Hi everyone, welcome back to Megan's Creative Arts. Today I have this beautiful little tulip stitch blanket for you. It's a very easy one row repeat. It has a nice straight edge. And of course you can do any colors you'd like. I took one of the Karen Cinnamon Swirl kind, and I actually split it because this actually comes with blue, orange, and yellow. I didn't like all the colors together, so I took 3 skeins and split them up. But with this little tulip stitch, you get a cute little curve around the top. So it kind of makes its own border, but you can put a separate border on because the edge is very straight. And I can show you how to do more of a curve edge if you want kind of the scalloped edge looking, or a straight edge, depending on what you would like. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be doing a sample for you as usual, so you do whatever size you would like. Now this is done in sets of 3 plus 2, so you're going to chain 3 as many times as you would like for your project, and then you're going to add 2. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook today. That's what I used with, no, I think I used a 6 millimeter with that yarn. So we're going to do the 5.5 today. So again, you're going to chain in sets of 3, so 3, 3, 3, as wide as you would like your project, and then add 2 at the end. For the size that I did, I chained around 101. So it would make a very nice little lap size, or a baby blanket. Okay, so I've chained 32 because again I'm just doing a sample, but you chain in sets of 3 as wide as you would like your project, and then add 2 at the end. So to start, we're going to do a foundation row. So we're going to do a single crochet in the second chain from our hook and in every chain across. So we don't count the loop on our hook. So 1, 2, that's where I'm going to do my single crochet. And then I'm going to keep doing a single crochet all the way down in every chain. This is commonly called a foundation chain, or foundation row, sorry. And it doesn't matter if it curls up on you, you're just going to keep going all the way down your chains. And this helps to keep that, the very beginning of your project, straight, and sometimes if you don't do this, it'll look like it has kind of holes at the bottom. Right, so I will meet you at the end of row 1 of our foundation chain, and again you're just going to do a single crochet in every chain down. Okay, so I'm at the end of row 1, our foundation row. So I've done a single crochet starting in the second chain and in every chain going down. So to start row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to start making our little tulips. So to do the tulip, you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and do a single crochet all in the same stitch. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, and single crochet into the same first stitch. So the chain 1 just counts as a turning chain. We're not actually using it. So we're going to skip 2. So skip, skip. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and do a single crochet into that next stitch. That creates the little tulip. So we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and again continue down doing the little tulips, where again you're doing 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. And then skip 2 and do your little tulip again. Now you could do this in a solid color like the example I'm showing you. I liked the self-striping yarn, or you can stripe it yourself, which would look really cute. So you would just change colors after each row or every other row, whatever you would like to do. And then once you're done with row 2, we're going to do row 3, which is our repeat row. That's the row that we're going to continue to repeat throughout the entire project. So again, skip 2, then do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet all into that next stitch. You're going to do this all the way across, ending with a little tulip in your very last stitch. So 1, 2, and a little tulip in this very last single crochet. There we go. That is the end of row 2. So now we're going to start row 3, which is our repeat row. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Again, the chain 1 just counts as a turning chain. And we're going to do a double crochet into that very first stitch, that single crochet. Then we're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, single crochet into that very first chain 2 space. So that completes a little tulip. So here's the first double crochet we put into the single crochet, then a double crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all into this chain 2 space. And that's the only time you do this, where part of your tulip starts on the outside. So for the rest of the row, we're going to work only into the chain 2 space. That's where we're going to put our little tulip, which is the 2 double crochets, chain 2, single crochet, all in that chain 2 space. And we're going to continue across that way. And once we get to the end of row 3, I will show you how to end it so you have a straight edge. If you don't want the straight edge, then you don't have to do this part. So again, I'm only working in the chain 2 space from the row below, doing 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet, all into the chain 2 space. You can see how quickly this works up. Very easy. Okay, so I'm at my last tulip stitch, so the last chain 2 space. Now here's where you can either create the scalloped edging, or you can do a straight border or straight edge like I did. So I did the first few stitches, so 2 double crochets, chain 2. If you want more of a scalloped border, then you would put your single crochet into the chain 2 space. If you do not, if you want a straight border, you're going to go into the top of that second double crochet from the row below, so it's basically your very last stitch, and that's where you're going to put your single crochet, and that creates the straighter border or straighter edge. So then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and just like in row 3, again, this is if you want the straight edge, you're going to put your first double crochet into that single crochet stitch from the row below, that very first stitch, and then you'll finish your tulip in the chain 2 space. If you again still want more of a curved edge, kind of like this, then you're gonna put your single or your both double crochets into the chain 2 space. So it's really up to you and how you would like your project to look. But that is the little tulip stitch. We do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. That is it. So if you like these tutorials, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. If you ever leave a comment below, I will answer you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next time. Bye.